The fast track to a five-figure income in Canadian dollar, 10,000 Canadian, that's almost 30,000 shekels. That's something like 7,500 or 8,000 US dollars. It's a lot of money. How do we get there? On the fastest track. Now, what I'm going to show you today is a beautiful model. Let's remember, everything depends on our own efforts, on our own diligence, how we motivate ourselves to get up in the morning and contact people and actually do the work, how good we are in teaching our partners to do the same. It all depends on our diligence. Those models are beautiful on paper. Everything depends on our capabilities, on our presence, on our coming to the My5, asking for advice, asking for our upline to accompany us to meeting, doing what it takes. The mathematical model is beautiful and we can make it, but a lot depends on what we do with it. Sometimes we are slower, we can do it twice as slow, that's still not too bad. Let's see how it goes. The income roadmap, how to make $10,000 or more in a month. Okay, so what happens in the first month? We get started, we don't immediately get to the $10,000, but how can we make $1,200 in 30 days? Now, this should actually say how we make $1,400 in 30 days, because we had this presentation before we had the Lifestyle Advisor Plus. Remember, back in the day, before this year, we only had Lifestyle Advisor. You register a new Lifestyle Advisor under you, you get a wholesale profit of $300. If you do it 4 times in a month, you make $1,200. Today we have the LAP, you make 350, it becomes 1,400 in 30 days. Let's learn the mathematical model and let's see what we can do, how we can achieve it, first of all, for ourselves, and then teach our partners to do the same. So this is a part-time plan. Okay, we are working maybe 15 hours a week, 20, 25 hours a week, something like that. We have our MO box. We begin to contact people in our circles, the family, the friends, the social media, and we meet. We should interact with 40 people a week. Let's say that from those 40 people, maybe 10 or 15 want to hear from us on any subject. And let's say that from 10 or 15 people, 3 or 5 or 6 people will want to have a tour with us. Some of them will be product tours, but maybe we can have 3 candidates to listen about the business for a week. So we conduct 3 tours in a week. We contacted 40 people, 3 of them will be interested to hear about our business. That would be 12 tours in 30 days. Beautiful. We sit with somebody, we show him the business plan 3 times a week, and then okay, if we're in a full-time plan, if we do it actually 40 hours a week, we can do 5 tours. But let's be conservative. Let's speak about 3 tours in a week. And let's say that in 3 tours, 1 person will decide to launch his shop. 2 other people will say, well, no, it's not the right timing. Talk to me again. I will think about it. I need to consult with the wife. I need to check. Maybe I'm getting a paycheck next month. I have a lot of expenses, everything. But 1 out of 3 will say, yes, okay, this is the right timing. I'm going to join you as a Lifestyle Advisor Plus. You get, of course, a wholesale commission of $300, $350. Let's stay conservative. Let's stay with 300. Of course, it can be much more. $300 in a week in a wholesale profit. What happens after 4 weeks? That will be $1,200. Let's see how it looks here on the screen. Indeed, we had 12 tours in 30 days, in 4 weeks. And we had 1 lifestyle advisor register under us every week. So in a month, it is 300 times 4, 1,200 or 1,400 with the LA Plus. That's absolutely doable if we actually do our job. And if we take help, if we get help from our uplines as necessary, that's what we can make in 1 month. What happens later? Here we are looking, of course, at the map for the first month. What happened in the first month? We were launching 2 Lifestyle Advisors or Lifestyle Advisor Plus. And let's say for the sake of discussion that we decided to place 2 of them on the left, 2 of them on the right. It doesn't matter. We could put all of them in one side or 3 and 1. This is just a demonstration. And just in this example, 2 to the left, 2 to the right, we have 4 Lifestyle Advisors. So, of course, we made $1,200 in wholesale commission. We saw that in the previous slide. However, there is another thing that we can make, which is called a CV, commissionable volume. The fact that I added a lifestyle advisor under me, apart from the wholesale profit that I get in cash, in money, $300 or $350 in my hands, also I get CV, I get commissionable volume inside my network, inside my left side or my right side, as the case might be. And suddenly I get in this diagram times 2 times 300 CV, that's 600. And I get also 2 times 300, that's 600 on the right. 600 and 600 on both sides. Now, we have a payment plan that compensates us for CV, commissionable volume, that collects inside our back office. How does it work? we can generate 900 CV in a week. That would be 600 on the left and 300 on the right, for example. That's 900 CV, and that's an additional commission. It's a binary commission of $45 on top of the 1,200 that we got as a wholesale commission. 1,200 in a wholesale commission, 4 times 300, plus $45 in compensation for the 900 CV. And notice that we actually had 1,200 CV, so 300 CV are carried over to the next week. Nothing is getting lost. This is a week. This is 1 week. But actually, it represents our effort for the month. At some point during this month, there will be this moment that we got the 900 CV, and we got the $45, and then the 300 extra we carry over to the first week of the second month. This is a monthly chart, but CV is calculated every week. It doesn't matter. We can simply accumulate it and carries over until it reaches the critical number of 900 after the third week. We get a 45 binary commission. And in the last week, we get the last 300 CV because we added the last partner, and that carries over to the second month. What did we make in the first month? We added 4 level 1 lifestyle advisors. We call them level 1 because they are directly under us. We are new in the company, or we are newly active. Maybe we've been not so active for a long time. And we say, okay, now we are going to make it. So in the first month, we add 4 lifestyle advisors directly under us. We recruited them, and we make 1,200 CV. That gives us $45 in binary commission. And let's see what it sums up to. We now have 4 lifestyle advisors inside our networks. And we make, okay, let's see what we make. We make $45 in the binary commission because of the CV, plus the $1,200 in the wholesale profit. So our income in the first month will be $1,245. Notice this little detail here that it says approximately. Actually, this is not even close, because think about it, what will actually happen? In order to add 4 partners, I had to talk with a lot of people. Many people will become customers. When I sell any product to a customer, I get 28.5 retail commission, even if I sell online. If I sell from my own stock, it's even more. If I added 4 partners in my first month, I probably have at least 8 or 10 customers, and they probably did a shopping for at least $1,000 or $1,200. I'm probably adding several hundred more dollars in retail profit to this money. I'm also certainly winning myself an MGRS. That's another nice amount that adds. And very soon, when I become LD1 in month 2, you will see we also earn the variance bonus many times, depends how many people join as LAP. So the actual income, that's what it says here, plus bonus and perks. So 1,245 is really, really conservative. Let's just work with this number and forget about everything else. But I believe that it's nearly double this amount if we take into account the variance bonus, the retail profits, the MGRS, well, you know, and not to mention the car bonus that we are starting to earn from LD1 and above. Okay, let's forget about all of that and just stay with the basics. That's 1,245 right there. Let's go to the second month. What happens then? We continue the same plan. And now we see that we have suddenly a class of 4 students. These 4 people who joined under us, they say, okay, we joined you and we bought, a joining package, an introductory package. Now we have a bunch of products. We can use them. We can sell them. But what do we do next? So they sit with us in a classroom. It can be a physical classroom. Maybe my 4 partners live in the same city as me, in Toronto, in Brussels, in Carmiel, like Meir, in Israel. They can live in different cities. They can live in my city wherever I am, and then they will sit with me in a physical classroom. I will buy a nice plant, a nice chart. There will be a nice window, or maybe it's a virtual classroom. This can be people from different cities, different countries. It doesn't matter. They come to me to learn. They joined under me, and now they want to learn. Teach us, oh master, how did you do it? How did you add us? How did you find us? And we will be standing on the stage and telling them, listen, we didn't just find you. We contacted many, many people. In 4 weeks, we contacted maybe 100 people, 160 people, 40 people a week in a part-time plan. We contacted so many people, and you were the guys who saw the opportunities. You were bright enough to join us. And now in month 2, let's help each and every one of you manage to do what I did in month 1. Would you like that? And they say, yes, of course, we joined for that. We want a real career. We want to make money. We want to leverage the international market with an email that is active in 204 countries. Of course, we want to learn. Fine, we tell them. So stay with us for the next lesson, and we go to the next slide. Now we are looking at month number 2. Notice the color scheme here. It's beautiful. We are going to explain where these colors belong. It's really, really fascinating if you look into it. It's very interesting. And now basically every one of my partners sat in the classroom and learned from me to do exactly what I was doing. So every one of my level one partners is going to be talking with many, many people in the second month. And every week they're going to be registering a new LA, a new lifestyle advisor or lifestyle advisor plus. Now, let's see how this looks. You remember that we had two partners on our left side. Where are they located in this little diagram? I'm not sure. But now we have 12 people on the left side, if you count. How did that happen? Because we had our, I will tell you how that happened. Very easy. I registered 4 new people. They are here in black. Partner number 1 registered 4 more. They are here in red. And partner number 2 registered 2 more people, and they are here in blue. And in the right side, the same thing happened. Partner number 3, green, 4 people. Partner number 4, in gray, 4 people. So suddenly we have 20 new LAs. I personally registered 4. Each one of my partners registered 4. It's 4 times 4, 16. Plus my 4 is 20. I have 20 new LAs. Now, this is very, very interesting. Each one of my lifestyle advisors launched 4 new LAs. So I have now 16 new LAs in my level 2. This would be like my grandchildren. Yes, I recruited somehow 4 children in the first month, and each one of them has 4 children of their own. I have 16 grandchildren plus 4 new LAs of my own. So I made $1,200 in direct wholesale profit this month because I didn't stop working. I didn't go into teaching mode, leaning back and say, okay, you do the work for me, and I lean back. No, I keep doing what I did in the first month, and I recruit 4 new lifestyle advisors into my network. These are 4 new level 1s. They are now directly under me, plus the 16 new level 2s. So I will now have 20 new lifestyle advisors. Now, what happens when I have so many new level 2 LAs? I'm already LD1. I could become LD1 much easier than that. It was enough to recruit 2 partners. I didn't need 4 and certainly not 8. And it was enough that Ramin, our CEO, made it very easy for us. I needed to recruit 2 people, not more. And each one of these 2 people needed to recruit only 2 people. That's all. Me, 2 under me, and 4 under them. That's only 7 people. A very tiny organization. That's enough for LD1. But what if we want to really make it big? We want to expand quickly. We want to realize our goals, our income goals, our network goals. We want to do it fast, but in a stable way, in a beautiful way. So we add one every week, 1 new lifestyle advisor or lifestyle advisor class every week, and we see what happens after 2 months. I added 4 personal lifestyle advisors in the first month. 4 personal lifestyle advisors in the second month. So I have now 8 personals, and each one of my 4 new personals from the first month now has 4 personals of his own. So I have 16 new level 2 LAs. I have 20 new LAs this month, but if I add with the 4 from last month, I have 24 lifestyle advisors in my network. Not including me, I'm already LD1. And my personal people from the first month, they will become LD1 next month. We are going to see it very quickly. So the binary commission is generated just by adding those people. Remember that every person that is added, this is interesting. Do you remember that my level 1 partners, they will get $300 or $350 in wholesale profit just by adding 1 lifestyle advisor every week. So let's say that I add Meir. Meir is my personal lifestyle advisor, and Meir adds in the second month 4 new partners. Meir gets 4 times $300 in wholesale profits. Remember that he also gets 4 times 300 CV. Meir now gets 1,200 CV because he added 4 new partners in the second month. Now, the CV works in a very interesting way because the CV is not only earned by Meir, the CV goes up in the binary leg. This means that I also get the 1,200 CV for Meir, and I get another 1,200 CV from each of my other 3 personal partners who joined last month and were working very well on the second month. So I'm getting so much CV from my partners that's enough. If you remember, last month I only made $45 in binary commissions. This month it suddenly skyrockets to $505 in binary commissions. That's amazing. So my partners are making money, and I'm making big money. How big do I make in the second month if I worked so well? Let's check it. So I was making $505 in binary commissions plus $1,200 on my own wholesale profits because I also added 4 new lifestyle advisors. So I made $1,705 in month 2 income. And the interesting part here, okay, it's not a big difference from the first month in money, but if I look at the element that really grew the most, the binary commission grew 11 times bigger than the previous month because the network is expanding rapidly. And because when my partners, my level ones, make commissionable volume, the CV, I also get the same CV. So it just expands exponentially really, really quickly. This shows you the amazing potential of growing a good and stable network. And obviously, it goes without saying, the purchases of the customers. By now, I also make variance bonus for every Lifestyle Advisor Plus who joins anywhere in my network. That will be a lot more money. I'm making MGRS. Probably, I'm already generating enough volume in my network to also gain for me the car bonus. That's an additional $500. So I'm probably looking at an income of between $3,000 and $4,000 on a conservative estimate in month two. But if we just stay with the wholesale profit and the binary commission, you see it here, 1,705. Let's go to month three. Let's see what happens there. Month three. By now, my level ones from the first month will have a second generation under them. So they will be LD1s and I will be LD2. That means that I qualify for the cruise. Yes, and I get tons of variance bonus. My LD1s, my direct partners from the first month, they get the variance bonus now. They can qualify for the car bonus now. My car bonus now is $750 as an LD2. How big is my network and how big are my commissions? Let's see the duplication continues. This means that my level ones last month, after they added the 4 new partners, they were giving them the same classroom that I was giving my own personal partners after the first month. The teaching goes on, the support goes on. In the My5, everybody is thriving, everybody is adding new partners who can recognize the opportunity, everybody is adding a bunch of new customers who just want to use the amazing products, but don't want to make a career in MLM. That happens also. The volume of the products that get consumed also is adding to our CV and to our binary commissions. In our binary network, every partner is represented today together with his personal customers. If you go and you talk with 40 people every week, you will begin to have, in addition to your binary network of partners, you will have a personal network of customers that you will make amazing retail profits of the purchases, but in the uplines binary, they will be represented together with you. I'm going to be making beautiful binary commissions from you, if you are my downline, anywhere you are, plus your personal customers. So it's a win-win for everybody. The person, the direct partner who has direct customers and make amazing and awesome retail profits, makes the biggest amount of money from giving amazing customer support and amazing customer follow-up. But everybody above him in the binary leg suddenly sees a very, very beautifully producing partner underneath him who generates a lot of CV each and every month for him. Let's see how this looks already in numbers. So I launched new 4 LAs this third month in addition. I had 4 personal partners after the first month, 8 after the second month, and I have now 12 after the third month. I get again $1,200 in the wholesale profit directly into my pocket. That's just money, just cash that goes into my e-wallet. Now, in addition, I'm making now, notice, this was $45 in the first month, very modest, but it became $505 in the second month. And on the third month, this is already a skyrocketing and blasting $2,905 in binary commissions. This is the month that I'm beginning to close power cycles, and I'm also getting the MAP. I'm getting now the marketing allowance from the program. This means that I will have also a lot of money to be able to support my downlines, take them to conferences, finance exposure, dinners and evenings for them. Do everything with the approval of the company, of course. This is not my money, but I can point at the amazing leaders that I have inside my network now as a very successful LD2 with 3 generations below me, and award people with additional money to promote their own business. But my own binary commission this 1 month is already $2,905. I have 124 total lifestyle advisors this month inside my network, the 24 from last month, plus 100 new LAs added by my level 1, by my level 2 partners on this third month. It's an amazing celebration. They say that if you can have a training with 100 people present, it means that you are already making a very, very good living for yourself. And here we can see that because The amount that we see here for the month 3 income is already much, much better than the average salary in many countries in the world. And it's a decent salary pretty much everywhere. 4,105 Canadian dollar, that's not even the income. We forget all of the bonuses, the MGRS, the car bonus, how much is an invitation to a cruise worth, all of the retail profit from many, many customers, all of the CV that comes up just from the sales to customers from a level ones and level twos, who by now, because if they have partners, certainly they have many customers, so the CV begins to be fat. We are going to be looking at that in a future slide, still in this presentation. So I think it would be quite realistic to speak about double this income or close to it. It should be something in the order of $7,000 or $8,000 in month 3 if I factor in the car bonus, the MGRS, the amazing retail profits, of course, the incredible variance bonus from so many LAPs joining this month anywhere inside my networks. Because by now, the variance bonus is also earned by my level ones who are all LD1s. Everybody is making a variance bonus. So maybe I'm still being conservative when I speak about $7,000 or $8,000. Somebody needs one day to sit down and calculate how much money I will actually be making in month 3 of this program. Again, I want to remind you, it all depends how diligently we work, how cleverly we identify the people who join under us. This should be people who are as motivated to succeed as us, willing to do the work that we are willing to do, coming to the trainings. And okay, we might be a bit slower. We shouldn't complain if this happens after 4 months or 5 or 6 or 7 months. Anytime. If this happens, if we can create this kind of a scene for ourselves, but yes, working ideally, doing our job every week, every month, we should be seeing this scene after 3 months. We are creating a beautiful network for ourselves, and let's see what happens 1 month down the line. Month number 4. In this month, again, we launch personally 4 more LAs. We just do 3 presentations a week. And every partner in our network is also ideally doing 3 presentations a week. 1 person is joining. Of course, by now we become more and more professional, and we might close more than 1 in 3. If we do 3 presentations a week, maybe by now we are closing 1.5 or 1.25 or 1 point something, maybe even 2 people in a week if we're very capable. But again, let's keep it conservative. Let's say that we just close 1 new partner in a week. So that would be another 4 LAs in a month, new. By now, we have 4 generations under us. We are certainly LD3 by now, and we have the salaries and the income to show for it. The team continues to grow. We have 500 new lifestyle advisors joining us this month. Our binary commissions are a staggering $12,685. We have 624 LAs in our network. The binary commissions are so high because simply so many of them joined this month. So that's a huge CV boost with everybody buying enrollment packages. That's always a 300 CV boost as they join. Normally, a network of 624 LAs in normal times, it produces slightly lower binary commissions, but because everybody just joined this month, it's a boom. It's an amazing boom. So here we are looking at an income of $13,885 without counting the MGRS, the car bonus, the invitation to the cruise, the invitation to the executive summit. We are now LD3. Wow, dream vacations. I know that our CEO has amazing locations and amazing experiences for our senior leaders. I know because I heard some stories. Once you are LD3, you are in this very, very select group. Hopefully, it will be more and more, common to have LD3s in the network. As our company grows, we're going to see also the presidentials and the royals. But yes, the LD3s are getting the executive summit that also has a money value very, very easily. Plus the variance bonus, plus everything, I think that we should be looking here at a much higher amount, 13,885, maybe 25 or 30,000 income, quite realistic. The team grows. That's what happens in the 4th month. We can get some insight just by examining that. If we add up, of course, everything we earned just in this presentation in 4 months, you remember that the 1,245 and then the 705 and then the 2,905, I think, or the 4,105 and now the 13,885. If we add all of that up, after 4 months, we are looking at 20,940, excluding all of the retail profits, all of the CV that comes from sale to retail inside our networks, the variance bonus, the car bonus, the MGRS, Okay, it's a complete celebration. I cannot calculate how much it comes up to. It's more than 20,940. Here it says generated from launches, LA launches only. So that doesn't even take into account LAP launches. Wow, 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 wow. This, baseline amount after 4 months. And then they teach us. They teach us here in this presentation. That's not all. Now they're going to count what happens with the CV, just common sense CV. What does the binary do? We have 4 months in the business. We have 624 partners. Notice we are not even counting the customers yet. We know the ratio in our company. We have something like one partner for every 4 or 5 customers. So 600 partners, that means like 3,000 or 2,500 customers. These people also generate CV, and we're not even looking at it. We are only looking at the CV from partners who have simply the smart buy, 150 Canadian dollars every month, 69 CV, that's like the minimum. That's still 43,056 CV every month, apart from the launches. How much is that in binary commissions? That's 3,485. It's a modest amount. We didn't count all of the CV from the customers. We didn't count so many things. You see that we are swimming in bundles and bundles of money. We don't know where to put all of this money because we're not used to it. That's another problem. But we can make the money, that's for sure, for ourselves, for our families. I think we are done with the presentation. So let's ask the question here. Any questions? Wow, that was just half an hour. It's unbelievable. Right, so we have plenty of times for questions. Go for it. Let's see it in the chat.
There's nothing in the Q&A, so maybe we'll in the chat, everyone.
Yeah, I don't see any questions there, so let's wait for it. I'm out of coffee already. Wait a minute, you cannot see me? The camera is off? Huh. All right, so now you can see me again. Hello. Thank you very much, Dania. Thank you for your kind words. We have Rico here.
Hey, Isaac, you did a wonderful presentation there. Just want to mention that. And by the way, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of our partners all around the world. Just joining in, and every Saturday we learn a lot of things when it comes to the opportunity that we have here. And what you have shown us today, Isaac, is a wonderful picture of what can happen when, as you said, if you continuously, persistently, and consistently do the presentations each and every single week. Every 3 presentations that you do will produce results, right? So sometimes we tend to focus on the results, but we forget about the activities, right? But in here, what you're saying is if we focus on the efforts and the activities that needs to get done each and every single day, each and every single week, the results will come. All right. So for every three presentations that we do every single week, we can have at least one partner, one customer. We can see the results. And based on what you have shown to us on a 4-month activities of continuously, persistently, and consistently doing the presentations, we can generate more customers, more partners, and eventually build that network that would allow us to grow our business exponentially. So I just want to say that what a wonderful presentation, Isaac, and love it, the training that you give today.
Thank you very much, Rico. I totally look forward to meet you and spend time with you next week in Thailand. I can't wait. We have the convention coming up. I'm so fired up. You will not believe it. I just can't wait to be in this part of the world and see the tremendous, amazing work because you are covering so much terrain. It's not just Thailand, it's Singapore and the Philippines and who knows what else. I will come and learn. I just look forward to it. Can't wait for it.
Well, finally, we'll see each other face to face, and I'm looking forward to it. Well, I'm glad to hear that you'll be attending our Asia conference. It's
I'm on my way.
Fast approaching.
It's really short, really quick. I should be there already on the 13th, and we will have a lot to do together. I can't wait for it. It's so exciting. So many things are happening in this company by the day, by the week. Never a dull moment, always new announcement. You think, okay, how can I handle already all of this activity, the new product lines, the new exit, the new crypto, and then another week and another surprise and another convention and another release coming up and another announcement. It just never ends.
Yes, and Isaac, adding up to what you were saying in the presentation, this actually coincides with what our CEO said in his past training, that to make the business simple, he says, like, the way he built this business before, the reason why he was able to build 4 to 5 multi-million dollar companies is that he applied the rule of two presentations, two activities per day, two a day, two a day, two a day, two a day. Every time you go out, you go to the bank, every time you fetch your kids, every time you do something that you need to do for the rest of the day, you just hand out brochures, you share the product, share the opportunity to at least 2 people a day. And if you keep on doing that each and every single day, then the results will come. Activities brings results, right? So the one that you showed us graphically, how you will be able to build a network and then eventually mentoring and teaching your team to also do the same. That's very, very important. We're not just in the business of sponsoring and recruiting people into the business and then leaving them and finding new ones. No, we're in the business of developing people, developing our network, because our network is essential in order for us to build that lifelong residual income. And that is why
100%.
yes. So, and that is why each of the training that we do here is very, very important. Whenever there is training, make sure that you bring your whole team, not just you, okay? Because you'll never know that your team will be inspired by the trainings, by the presentations that we do each and every single week. So we are not just in the business of, recruiting and sponsoring people. We are in the business of developing people, developing leaders in your organization. And that's what this business is all about. Yeah.
When somebody just joins new and he sees the presentation, the business opportunity presentation, it's very easy to understand how good the products are, the compensation plan, the packages, the exit crypto. But one thing is mysterious to somebody who joins for the first time. Why does it say personal growth? They never understand it when they join. But all do they understand it after a few months, after a year, suddenly you become more capable to talk with people. This company also teaches you a lot about public speaking, being presentable, supporting, leading, inspiring, things that you never believed that you will start doing, but you learn and you grow. You learn by observing, by attending the training, by trying to emulate, and a little bit falling on your face a little bit, getting corrected, getting patched up, going for it again, doing it a little bit better next time. Personal growth. This is all about personal growth.
Yes, absolutely. And I just want to share with you, while we were starting here in the Philippines, we basically have no knowledge of what Opulence is all about. We basically came from another company, and the system is entirely different. The compensation plan is entirely different. And, I was really glad that, the trainings are available for us. Okay. Each and every week, there is a product training, there is the forensic networker training, and there is the Saturday live training. And that allows me to understand each and everything that is provided in the opportunity that we have. And I would encourage you, whenever there is training, bring your whole team, because trainings are very important. And there are a lot of things to learn. I would admit there are still some things that I need to understand because there's so much opportunity to offer here in our business, right? And yeah, the great thing about the great thing about what we have is that there is a lot to gain from all the things that we do when it comes to our business, when it comes to the opportunity. So to make it simple, as what our CEO has said, employ the concept and the program of 2 a day, 2 a day, 2 a day. Make it a commitment, make it a habit for you each and every single day. Share the product, share the business. 2 people a day, 2 people a day, 2 people a day. And you'll see, you'll even probably reach the thing that Isaac has discussed here much faster.
Exactly. All right. Unless somebody else wants to speak or share something, I see a lot of appreciation in the chat. Thank you so much, all of you, Mavis and Dr. Rosalind and Karen and Mavis and John and Sherry and Dania. Thank you so much. So I think that we might be delivering back the webinar to our amazing host for the closing remarks, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, Mayor. Thank you so much, Mayor, for your wonderful hosting.
Mayor, you are
Hi.
still muted.
Yeah, I'm hearing you. It was amazing to hear you, Itzik, and it was inspiring to think about the things that we can do with not a lot of people. So 2 people, 4 people in a month, so it's not much. We just need to talk and think about it all the time, and Beckersdale.
Now,
So thank you.
now, sorry, Mayor, but I just the reason why I also got into this call is because there is a wonderful announcement that our CEO wants to relay to our partners, especially on this call. And this is the first time you're going to hear it. We have already entered into the month of November. And as our SVP has said, this is the November to remember. With all of the exciting things that are happening with Opulence Global, all of the things, I don't know if you have been into the call with our special call together with our CEO, as what Isaac has said. We are just blown away with all of the things, the vision for the vision for the future, the new product launches, the new programs that will be implemented within 2024. And this is an exciting time for us. And just to get started with all of these exciting announcements, if you would just let me share, Meir.
You can share.
Am I a co-host? Yeah. Thank you. All right. So if I could just share with you here. All right. Let me. All right. So can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right. So are you ready?
We're ready.
So this is the first announcement for the month of November, and as you know, our CEO talks about the importance of having our own currency, the Opulence currency, and that's one amazing thing that we have when it comes to our system here. The Opulence currency, for those of you who do not know yet, it's the currency within our Opulence opportunity, and you can do a lot of things when it comes to that. And one thing that I have noted when it comes to what our CEO said in the special call is that the Opulence currency doesn't fluctuate. Okay, it remains the same. Once it's there in your system, it retains its value. Okay, so that's one of the things that we have particularly in our system, and that's the Opulence currency. And the great thing is we have an exciting promotion for this month of November. Okay, so are you ready? Here it is. We call
Let's
it
hear
the
it.
Opulence currency blowout, November to remember. Now, this build assist promotion would run from starting November 7. Okay, so it's not yet on, but at least we're giving you a heads up right now, starting November 7, and this would last for a month up until December 7. So imagine this: you can receive $1,000 of Opulence currency, up to $1,000 in Opulence currency rebates. Now, how to do that? Part one is, of course, when you buy your Opulence currency, you can be able to get rebates, okay? So when you buy a minimum of $1,000, okay, $1,000 in Opulence currency, up to $1,999, you will receive 1% rebate. Now, how exciting is that? Just by buying Opulence currency, okay? It's as easy as that, as simple as that. Okay, so for $1,000, that's already 1%. That's around $10 for you. Additional, you didn't do anything. You just buy Opulence currency, and that's already a markup. Okay, remember, Opulence currency is $1 per one Opulence currency. It's 1:1. Always remember that. Okay, so you can use that Opulence currency to buy for your shopping credits. You can use that Opulence currency to launch your LAs, your packages. You can use that Opulence currency to purchase your smart buy each and every single month. So that $1,000 minimum will give you 1% rebate. Now, when you buy higher Opulence currency, when you reach 2,000, when you purchase $2,000 or more, up to $2,999, you'll receive 2%. All right, so as you can see the pattern here, the higher your Opulence currency, the higher you buy your Opulence currency, the higher the rebates. Okay, so up until if you buy $10,000 Opulence currency one time, then you get 10% rebate. Imagine that's $1,000 worth of Opulence currency value, and you have to understand the proportion is 1:1. One Opulence currency equals to $1 Canadian dollars. So if you have 1,000, if you purchase 10,000 Opulence currency, you get 10% rebate. You get a free $1,000 Opulence currency. How amazing is that, right? So another thing is, on top of the Opulence currency, when you purchase your Opulence currency, not only it will gain you rebates, but it also will give you additional 10% bonus in your exit token. Okay. So imagine that. So that's a two-way thing. So whenever you buy the Opulence currency, you get a rebate, and at the same time, it adds up to your exit token. Okay, so as you can see, we have been doing a lot of work, particularly with our exit token. So that's a what we call a double dip bonus. Opulence currency, you get a rebate, plus on top of that, with the same purchase that you do in your Opulence currency, you also get additional 10% bonus in your exit. Okay, so this promo runs from November 7th to December 7th. Okay, this is for 1 month only. So take advantage of this opportunity. Take advantage of this build assist promotion. This is just the start of the many things that the company is doing for each and every one of us. Okay, so do you have any questions? If there are any questions, please let me know, and you may put it also in our Q&A box. Okay.
Yeah,
So
there's one question.
just to see that I understand it correctly, you're basically getting the bonus twice. You are getting it once when you buy the Opulence currency, you get a certain percentage of a rebate from 1 to 10.
Yes.
And then later you have the Opulence currency, that's all good. One day you go and you want to convert it into exit. And then in addition, you get 10% more exit when you make the conversion.
All right. Sorry. Let me clarify that. The second part is depending on the same percent of the rebate. Okay, you will also get in the exit.
Up to, I get it.
Up to 10%. Okay.
If I received 4% when I bought it, I also get 4% more exit. If I receive 10%,
Yes.
I get 10% more. Wow.
Yes.
What an amazing promo.
So that's double the
Incredible.
treat, actually. Double the treat, actually. So,
Yeah.
this is one thing that, our CEO, we have done this in the past, and it was just an amazing promotion that runs. Everyone was purchasing Opulence currency during that time because you don't have anything to do and you will gain, right? You get the rebate, and at the same time, this time, we also have the exit. So whatever rebate you generate from your Opulence currency, that's also the percent of the exit that you will also gain. Okay.
I have another question for you, though, Rico, about
Yes.
this promo. Let's say that I want to qualify for the 4% rebate, so I have to buy 4,000.
Yes.
Now, what happens if I buy, let's say that on 7 November, I buy 500, and then on 10 November, another 1,000, and on 12 November, another 1,000, and by the end of November, I bought 4,000, but not at once. What happens then?
So far, because this information has just come out last night, actually. So as Ivy has mentioned, this is just a one-time purchase. Okay, so it's not accumulated throughout the month. But one thing is the maximum that we're going to give in that period of time is only up to $1,000 rebate. Okay, so that's the maximum that you can get for the whole month. Okay,
I get it. So we should make the purchase all at once to enjoy the highest amount of rebate. Just concentrate it and do one purchase and get the highest amount of rebate. Very good.
At least minimum 1,000, and then of course, if you probably, here's the thing. Here's an example. If you will launch an LA, which is $1,900, right? So
65, yes.
Yeah, so all you have to do is to buy that 2,000 Opulence currency. You can use that Opulence currency to purchase your LA, and you get 2% rebate, right? So that's an amazing bonus, amazing treat to each and everyone, right?
Yeah, that's right.
All right. So anyway, we'll give more information as we go along this, but this is this is just the start of the amazing things that our CEO has been working on from the background, and starting November 7th. So this will start at November 7th. Okay.
Rico, there is a couple of questions that come from the audience, and I will try to answer them. And if I cannot answer properly, maybe you will help. How about that? Let me see. I need to enlarge that window. So let's see here. We have, let's see. If the minimum to purchase to enjoy this promo is 1,000, that's by Julia. So yes, the minimum is 1,000. That gives 1% rebate, right, Rico?
Yes.
Now, another question from Joe and Sherry. Can you convert Opulence, what is OP? Opulence points to exit? No, only Opulence currency. The Opulence currency you can convert to exit. That's the only way to get the exit. Right?
Sorry, the question is, sorry, again, can you repeat that? Sorry.
Can you convert Opulence currency to exit? That was the question.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, you can convert Opulence currency to exit, because using your Opulence currency, you can purchase the exit as well.
Exactly, but not shopping credits. Shopping credits you cannot convert to exit, only Opulence currency. That's another
Yes.
question from Ken
Yes.
Riley. And I want to answer another question, but you will correct me if I'm mistaken, because Julia is asking if this is also for VIP shoppers. And no, maybe I will let you answer that one. Is it also for VIP shoppers, Rico?
Well, absolutely, absolutely. This is actually open for everyone, anyone who purchased the Opulence currency. So this can be also for VIP. Yeah.
But here we need to be a bit precise, because will the VIP shoppers have the access to the exit currency in November? I don't know about that one. That's a good question.
Yeah, that's one thing that we need to clarify as well.
Exactly. We are not sure about that. Not sure at all. But okay, let's leave it at that for now.
Okay, can convert exit back to OC. That's another thing that we need to clarify, okay? If we can convert that exit back to OC, okay? So this is one thing that, yeah, we can
But
ask
there is one thing that we need to explain here, because Exit is an actual crypto token that is going to be traded in a Hong Kong stock exchange. This is outside the systems of Opulence Global. Opulence currency is an internal system that goes inside the company. The company can do us a very great service, because not all of us are so much swimming in crypto that we just go and buy and sell crypto. Most of us don't know what to do with it. So the company, they thought about all of us, and they can do this for us at the beginning. They can buy for us the exit currency, but once we have that, it is held in a stock exchange. So it's no longer inside the company. That's what makes it a bit more tricky to exchange back.
Thank you for that, Isaac. Now Yulia is clarifying here. I mean, a VIP can buy 2,000 OC then upgrade for LAP. Absolutely. Yulia,
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, in that sense, yes, of course.
Yes, and they will enjoy the promo and receive 2% rebate and then become LAP. Yes, absolutely.
Good one. Very good point. Very good point.
Okay. So I'll start from here, and I know Meir has some announcement to share as well. But just want to share with you that excitement starting. We don't want you to miss on the start of it. November 7, that will be the start of our Build Assist promotion. And yeah, this is just a start of how we can take advantage of the November to remember. And as you know, the year is coming to a close. So this is one way where we can finish strong and help our partners and our customers achieve their targets and their goals for this year.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
I love it.
Thank you, Rico.